The Bostik North Division brings us to East London this afternoon as Swifts take on Barking in the strong winds that surround this ground. And it's a strong lineup for Swifts. Only Matthew Price missing. He is absent due to illness. As for Barking, they'll be looking towards next season. They've got a 3G pitch being laid here in the summer. Plenty of work for their manager and coaching staff between now and then. It's a corner to the home side, in it comes to the box, and Haig looks to punch it away. It's a really poor punch, and Ryan Cosson just nods the ball into the empty net, and Barking have the lead on 15 minutes. It was a corner that came in, really poor clearance from Haig, should have done much better, and Cosson just nods the ball home to put his side in front. So easy for Barking and so disappointing for Chris Haig. Long throw. We've seen a couple of these so far, and it comes towards the box. It's nodded down into the far corner, and it's 2-0 to Barking. Joseph Oluwatobi this time taking advantage of more poor defending from Swifts. It was Wilson who didn't jump anywhere near high enough. Made a real mess of that, and Oluwatobi just nods the ball down into the corner. A really dreadful start from Swifts. Not even on the half an hour mark, and they're 2-0 down. Really need to get back into this game as early as possible, unless it's going to be a wasted journey here this afternoon to East London. What can they do? Into the box they go towards Chatin, who just taps the ball home, and they have got one back. It was the easiest of finishes. Really good build-up play, though, from Ossie Owusu. Just took on his man. Not done that all game. Played the ball across, and Chatin was there in the middle. And that's what Swifts needs to do more, just take on this Barking side. They've got the ability. It's 2-1, all to play for. Long high ball up towards that Barking defence, and the wind's just going to take that ball anywhere this afternoon. It might be another opportunity for Swifts. It comes in towards Chatin, it's going towards Adlington Pyle. The angle's tight, it goes for goal, and perhaps not the right decision. Keeper makes a comfortable save. Just seemed to open up there. Chatin laid the ball off. It was really difficult angle and maybe a bit more pace into the middle, and that could have been dangerous. Ball in, and that's a really neat turn. What a finish that is! It's the third for Barking, and it's a brilliant finish from Nana Byoku Yidom. You won't see a shot hit sweeter than that. Just turned Wilson again. It was lacklustre from the Heybridge centre-back, but don't take anything away from that finish. Superb. Did ever so well just to skip past the defender, and Haig had no chance. That is one of the goals of the season. Unfortunately for Swifts, it's not for them. 3-1, mountain to climb now. And that goal coming just before half-time as well. It's such a bad time to concede, and they might have to be careful now because they might concede another. And again, the goal scorer's in, goes for goal and just goes wide. And again, it was Byoku Yidom who'd just scored an absolute stunner for the home sides. It was pressure on the defence. Really, really poor there. And almost beat Haig for a second time in 2 minutes. Big half for Swifts. In comes the ball. It goes all the way across, and it almost reached Krasniqi on that far post. And I think the keeper just got a touch to turn that round. Again, it was neat build-up play. It was Adlington Pyle in towards Ronto. Good cross from him. And yeah, did need that touch from Joseph just to turn it round the post. Otherwise, Krasniqi was going to tap that one home. Starting to create a few more chances in the second half. Is it too late, though? And again, Swifts come forward towards the edge of the box. Cross comes in, it's towards Krasniqi. Krasniqi could take this one down. It's well blocked by the defender, but you have to say, should have done better. almost took an age to come down after the cross had come in. And Krasniqi had time and space and just couldn't get the ball out of his feet. Again, the ball's whipped in. It goes towards Ronto. Claims for a handball from many Swifts players. Referees being surrounded there. Didn't get a great view of that first time of looking. It came down and it was Ronto who hit the ball. It did look like a hand. Plenty of appeals, and that is clearly a handball. The referee's got that one all wrong. Again, that's a really sloppy pass and so easy for Barking to get the ball back, and they're going to go through now, and it's Reynolds one-on-one. What can he do? Haig makes the save, but he's let the ball slip down and it's gone in anyway, and Reynolds makes it 4, much to the delight of the players and fans here. And it's a disastrous day for Heybridge in the Bostik North Division. It was so sloppy again, so easy for Barking. Reynolds went through. And again, it's not been Chris Haig's best afternoon either. I'm sure the wind played a part in that, but you've got to be doing better. It's been so poor all round, and it's another defeat for Swifts. And the season is drawing to a close. 7 games left, and it really has to be better than this. So, Cole, all in all, a really disappointing result today.
Yeah, bad result. I'll be honest with you, probably got what we deserved in the end. First half, they scored from a corner, a throw-in, and a quickly taken free kick. So they're all goals that you deal with week in, week out. Not just today because of the wind. That's not an excuse. The weather's not an excuse. Conditions are not an excuse whatsoever. We should deal with them goals week in, week out. The goal we scored was a good goal, and we created a couple of other chances in the first half with some nice football, which it probably wasn't a day for that anyway. But what we did create was good first half, and then second half obviously went 3-1 at half time. We still actually fancied ourselves to get something out of the game, but second half just wasn't good enough. There wasn't enough tempo, wasn't enough desire, wasn't enough hunger to win the game in these conditions. So fully deserved win for Barking, to be honest.
It's been a really difficult few games, and we seem to be dropping a few different points. Is there a sort of a thought with you and the gaffer that, you know, how to turn it round and what we need to do building up to the playoffs?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we spoke to the lads. Obviously, since the manager's come in, the run has been an unbelievable run, really, but there's been 4 or 5 other teams that have gone on them same runs that are in and around us. So yeah, we've thought of different things and stuff like that, stuff that we're going to work on and stuff that we want to do going forward, because you need something different. Obviously, when you're going through these sort of patches, if you like, it's just at a time where we like you say, we're dropping points. Like we've drawn a couple of games and things like that. But I mean, it is what it is. We've got to keep trying to work hard, which there wasn't enough hard work today, and that's what we've built this team on: is hard work, desire, and wanting to win the football back, to go and play the football that we can play. And there wasn't enough of that today, and we'll be working hard on that to keep that going from now. 7 games to go.